Shalom, giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem of Kakodash. All praise, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Call all him, La Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostle, great millstones that do rule well. Peace and blessings also to you, brothers on the highways and byways, pushing this truth, giving all diligence and make it calling and election sure to be of that number, 144,000. And also blessings to the 1/3 elect that consists of you men, women, and children, the true body of believers that are Israelites. I'm the Philip Kanakla, coming at you once again with another lesson, Lord's will through the Spirit and power. Yahweh Shemiah Shai's lessons edifying and exhorting. All right. And this will just be a quick hit. All right. Outside of prophecy, prophecy is ringing loud and clear. But just the Spirit hit me concerning this. Let Scripture let all things be done unto edification. All right. And definitely edification can be brought out of this. The title of this lesson will be Inquire of the Lord. Inquire of the Lord. And it's basically back to the basics. One of those type of lessons, as brothers are very well familiar with, but we are in the flesh. So speaking to myself, first and foremost, these good things, the basics to be reminded of, going back to that jab. All right. Boxing, I'm talking about going back to the foundations, the milk, as the scriptures call it. But inquire of the Lord, man, and when you come into this knowledge, you understand when you read the scriptures that the Most High is in control over all things. So let's get that real quick. I'm going to come back to Corinthians, Spirit, because I didn't have this one written down. It's Isaiah 45 and 17. Just that reassurance. It's like it's 45 and 7. And it reads, let's read it in the, let's read from Isaiah 45 and 6, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west that there is none beside me. I am, it says the Lord, but this is the Lord's name in all caps. You go into the Hebrew, that word there will be Yahweh. Yahweh. And he is, he to be. All right, he exists. It says, and there is none else. So there's no other power besides him. It says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace, which be considered light, and create evil, which be considered dark. I, the Lord, do all these things. So the Lord controls both sides. The false bounds, abomination to the Lord. Okay, so the point being of this lesson, and I'm going to bring out some more precepts, is that when these evils come upon you, something ain't right, the traditional tradition of men, basically that Christianity back down, that Christianity foundation, is that, it's the devil around here just running rampant and doing whatever he wants to do. All right. And that definitely puts you in a state of fear. Because, there's an entity out here striving against the Most High. All right. That's not, that's very dangerous to your faith in the Lord. All right. A very dangerous mindset to have, a very insecure mindset, if you will. Okay. Now, of course, we're in the flesh, fears are going to come upon us. Well, that's where your faith lies in knowing that he is. All right, that he controls, and wisdom and knowledge being stability, being armed with this wisdom, that the Most High controls all these things. All right, so making a point again, when these evils come upon people, all right, you got to inquire of the Lord, because it's the Lord that's bringing these things upon you. Okay, so how you inquire of the Lord? You pray. Or if you know a prophet, one of these brothers, you go to a brother and consult with him. But you pray, you inquire of the Lord. Is that simple. All right. Now the Lord could be testing you, or he could be judging you. All right. And we all, the scripture say if the Lord was to judge us according to the law, none of us would be standing. All right. So in around straightforward putting, I won't say roundabout, straightforward putting, as Micah said, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him. So everything that comes upon us, we deserve it. All right. But 2 Corinthians 2 and it's like it 2 Corinthians 12 and 7. Up top, Paul received these great revelations and great wisdom. All right. And with that came demons or evils, if you will. And he's going to explain why. It says 2 Corinthians 12 and 7 says, lest I should be exalted above measure through the abundance of revelations. All right. Because someone receiving this type of power, these type of revelations, these type of wisdom, all right, it can bring a lot of glory and attention to them, and it can puff them up. The scripture say knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifies. Paul actually said that. Cross references NLT says, even though I have received such wonderful revelations from the Most High, so to keep me from becoming proud, all right, I was given a thorn in my flesh, a messenger from Satan to torment me and keep me from becoming proud. Now, definitely Paul had the understanding, which is a messenger, an angel. Okay, let's get that real fast. An angel. Psalms. Paul understood this. He knew that this was the Most High. You didn't have to tell Paul the spiritual demon Satan is just having his way with you. All right. Psalm 78 and 49, it says, he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath and indignation, and troubled by sending evil angels among them. So evil messengers. So this is a evil messengers, evil message from who? The Most High. All right. But this was a necessary evil. A necessary evil. All right. Matter of fact, let me look that up because I understand, what it means, but let's look it up. Let's see if it's like it's what is a necessary evil? Exactly. Well, it's alright. Something that is undesirable but must be accepted. All right, and he had to accept it. It's undesirable. Who wants to have an infirmity? But it must be accepted. He said, lest he become proud. So he understood that the Most High sent this upon him. All right, to keep him in check. All right. Let's see. Necessary evil is an evil that someone believes must be done or accepted because it is necessary to achieve a better outcome. That's perfect. All right, Wikipedia, that's good. To achieve a better outcome. Why? So he can be in the right spirit, the right character. All right. So he can be acceptable in the sight of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, so Lord will put this fire, or put this hell. He will send this messenger, Satan. And that's what ultimately this stuff does. It humbles us. It perfects us. It makes us better. All right, so let's get this in Genesis real fast. Just an example. Genesis chapter 25, verse 22. So this is Rebecca. All right. It's Isaac and Rebecca had Esau and Jacob. So let's start Genesis 25 and 21. Isaac entreated of the Lord for his wife because she was barren. Salakia. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebecca, his wife, conceived. All right, so he entreated the Lord. He prayed to the Lord, went to a prophet. All right, and the Lord responded. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? Because pregnancy definitely in the ancient world. All right, today is it's frowned upon. All right, today is a curse, it's a burden. But pregnancy was the most beautiful thing a woman can do for a man. All right, is bear his seed. It says, and the children struggled together within her. She said, if it be so, if it be so, why am I the? So if it's a blessing, why is this troubling me? All right, sense of evil. Why is this happening? All right, this doesn't seem good. It's supposed to be good. Why? Well, why is this evil thing happening? All right, why are they struggling? You know, that ain't good. And she went in to inquire of the Lord. Okay, so they went to inquire of the Lord. They weren't complaining, Satan or whatever. They had the common knowledge. Basically, the Lord is in control of all things. Let's look at our forefather Job, one of my favorite scriptures. Job 13, verse 15. I'm gonna get right to the point. Though he slay me, all right, the temptation of Job. If you haven't read it, go read it. It's beautiful, beautiful testimony. It says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. Now, the first chapter, all right, Satan inquired to the Lord concerning Job. Job 1 verse 1, it says, there was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright and one that feared the Most High and escheweth evil. Okay, let's go down. Now there was a day when the sons of the power of the Most High came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. Satan will be considered the son of the Most High, just on the left-hand side. It says, the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, going to and fro in the earth, from walking up and down in it. And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth the Most High and escheweth evil? And it says, and stays away from evil, right? And Satan answered the Lord and said, did Job fear the Most High for naught? All right. Satan replied to the Lord, yes, but Job has good reasons to fear you. Okay. It says, hast thou not made a hedge about him? So, your protection around him. You have always put a wall of protection around him and his home and his property. You have made him prosper in everything he does. Look how rich he is. But put forth thy hand and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth. So it's a messenger again. All right. Just like Paul, 1 Corinthians was sent, a messenger of Satan was sent above him. So a messenger of Satan was sent also to Job as well. All right. So let's fast forward back to Job 13 and 15. It says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. So he knew it was the Most High that was bringing this upon him. All right, as that same brothers like to say, giving too much credit to Satan. All right, giving too much credit to Satan. Job said, though he slay me, he knows the Most High is doing this. In today's terms, people be bugging out, going crazy. So, yeah, of course, he using Satan to do, but it's the Most High, man. So the point I'm making, driving home again, is that when these troubles and these evils come upon you, you have to inquire of the Lord. I mean, pray to him. Pray to him. That's the beauty in this thing. And sometimes you ain't praying enough. The Most High sin, I'm telling you. And I witnessed that in my own walk. When I ain't praying enough, the Most High send a messenger to me. All right, send a message to me. And once again, a evil message, not in a good way, send a message to me, then what? I'm praying to him. Because I know it's him that's doing it. I know he's in control. Satan cannot do nothing unless the Most High allows it. Deuteronomy 31:17 says, Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day. Talking about the children of Israel. All right. What's the headline? Moses' last counsel. Exactly. The Most High supping with Moses, basically letting him know, man, these people going to go off, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so Deuteronomy 31:17. Now I think I got one more scripture after this, and we'll close it out. It says, Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and trouble shall befall them, so that they will say in that day, Are not these evils come upon us because our God is not among us? All right, and I like the NLT. These disasters come down on us because the Most High is no longer among us. All right, so yeah, he sent them evils among you, man. That hedge is gone. All right, just like Job, the Most High took that hedge from about his substance. All right, only thing that was basically secured, set in stone, so to say. Satan had no power, basically taking his life. So afflict him as much as you can, but you just can't take his life. All right, you just can't take his life. As the scriptures say, cast down but not forsaken. Okay, going to today, hey, some of you that shall not taste death, through much tribulation shall we enter into the kingdom of the Most High. Most High gonna keep you alive though. Yes, there will be martyrs, but the Most High gonna keep you alive. Most of us, for the most part. So let's close out with this last verse. Amos 3:6. It says, Shall a trumpet be blown in a city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in this city, and the Lord have not done it? NLT. When the ram's horn blows a warning, shouldn't the people be alarmed? Does disaster come to a city unless the Lord has planned it? That's beautiful. All right, but more so I like that translation with the evil, because, hey, the evil, all right, which disaster is an evil thing. Okay. The point being, all right, the Lord could be bringing this evil upon you because it's, once again, a necessary evil, for a better outcome. I like how they put that. A necessary evil is the evil that someone believes must be done or accepted because it is necessary to achieve a better outcome. All right. Just what's about to come upon Esau, or the judgment the Lord is about to bring upon Esau, even though the world, it's necessary. Because we need righteousness. What's the better outcome? Righteousness. So a necessary evil has to come upon these places. So that's pretty much it, man. The point being is inquire of the Lord, man. Inquire of the Lord. Inquire of the Lord, man. Pray. Which, in other words, praying. Always praying to the Lord, man. These things are we're at the mercies of the Lord. That's it. We're in His hands. The hedge. He's the one that controls that hedge that's about us. So Lord's willing, is that fine till next time, giving all praise to Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the elect.